South Africa is about to suffer more losses because they mess with Nigeria. One thing an African should know is that you can play with any country in this Africa, but don't play with Nigeria. You understand? Don't play with Nigeria. You can choose any African country you choose and mess them up. Talk about them anyhow. Attack them. Do anyhow you want to do with them. Do not mess with Nigeria. Because they will defeat you on social media and they will carry the matter to the next level and you will continue to suffer the effect. And that's what South Africa is about to face now. Many of you are still not understanding. But let me land. Let me land before I expatiate. South Africans, let me land. You guys will learn the hard way. Don't play with Nigeria, else you gonna learn. You understand? Yeah. I said it before, that if you said you were standing with Libya, you will continue standing forever. You thought I was joking. Now, South Africans, you people will stand. It's not just your citizens. Even your own top officials, they go yen wing for this matter. They go yen wing for this very matter of Nigeria versus Libya. Some of you thought that is just social media banter. You thought that you can just do anyhow with Nigeria, treat them anyhow, talk anyhow, and go free. Now lie. So look at what is happening now. You know that CAF president is a South African. Yes, this man here. He's a South African citizen. For those of you who don't know, I don't know his name is Motase or Motap, whatever. I don't give it. It not concern me at all. So this man is the president of African football. He's a South African citizen. A South African man be this. So, of course, Nigeria is their rival. So everybody was putting an eye on how he would treat the matter of Nigeria versus Libya because it was obvious that Libya is wrong. So I said it that South Africans are supporting the wrong person. It was obvious that Libya is wrong. You understand? The international organizations came into the matter. FIFA observed the matter. The world of football observed the matter, and everybody agreed that Libya is wrong. You cannot treat human beings the way you did. Forget about football players. Talk less of. You keep people on the airport for 12 hours and more, and you call yourself a country. These are professional football players. In revenge of you delaying 2 hours, 3 hours in the Nigerian airport because of traveling issues and logistic issues that you created. So this man who is the CAF president, who is a South African, he is trying to play Tabala. I don't know if you people play Tabala in your country. He's trying to play Tabala with Nigeria and Libya, this matter. So everybody is obvious, everything is obvious that Libya is sanctioned. I made a video that Libya is sanctioned. Libya is going to face the sanction, whether they like it or not. You understand? But because this man is a South African, and because election is coming up for the next CAF presidency, this man now is trying to, not lose. But not knowing that now this Nigerian matter go carry the man head, come out for that chair. Yes, as the president of CAF. Because for those of you who don't know, Samuel Eto'o from Cameroon is already running. And many countries in Africa, they are already endorsing Samuel Eto'o to replace this South African man. But what will cause the South African man's downfall is the Nigeria vs Libya wahala. Yes, because based on the Nigeria vs Libya wahala, as you can see, all the Arab nations, majority of them, because not be all Arab nations mumu, some of them mumu well, majority of these mumu Arab nations, they are now saying that they are not going to vote for your South African man, who is the current president. So the Arab countries who decided, Egypt came out saying that all of us need to stand for Libya, based on saying an Arab country as the mumu rich. I've said it before that these Arabs, they don't care about us. They don't. They never care. They will never care. That's why immediately this thing happened, I said, this is the opportunity. I am happy that they did this thing to Nigeria, because they have been doing it to Cameroon. They kept quiet. They have been doing it to other African countries. They kept quiet. I remember AFCON 2021 or World Cup qualification in Qatar 2022, when Senegal went to play a match in Egypt. We all saw what Senegal players went through. We all saw what the Senegalese fan base went through in Egypt, in the hands of those Egyptians and the Arabs there. You understand? So they have been doing this to many African countries, but they were quiet. So they thought that since they have been doing it to all of us, the black Africans. They can just feel free to do it to Nigeria. That's when I clap. I say, thank God you did it to Nigeria. Because now Nigeria now go humble now. Because when you do it to Nigeria, the whole world will know. You are doing something to Nigeria who have the best players in the world. Yes. They have one of the best players in the world. And you treat them the way you did, thinking you are going to go free. So these Arab countries now, they want to play magu-magu. They want to force this South African president man to favor them in exchange for votes. And the wahala be that. The Arabs now want this South African man to favor them in exchange for vote to maintain his position as the CAF president. So you now see where the wahala is going to. You now see where this thing is going to. So this Nigeria problem, we not only humble these South Africans who are standing for Libya. I said you will continue standing because you are going to lose. This man is not going to win anymore. He's not going to be CAF president. If he decides to favor the Arabs, then that's even the worst. Because no African will vote for him. No of us that are from Sub-Saharan Africa or the black Africans will vote for him. He will definitely be out. How many Arab countries are there in Africa? How many of them? How many of them? So this is what is going to happen. Is either he favors the Arabs and lost, or he doesn't favor the Arabs and still lost. Yeah, because CAF has been a disgrace. This South African man, he just showed that the leadership that South Africa cannot have is the same spirit that he has in him. Zero leadership, zero strength, zero personality. That is what this man is showing us. If not, tell me why all of this is happening in African football for so long, yet no solution is coming up for it. No solution. If it didn't happen to Nigeria, if Nigeria was not a country where they don't tolerate rubbish, this thing would have just quietly died down and passed. But now, the story will be different. You understand? Because it's Nigeria. So, South Africa, your Oga at the top will face it. He will face it and he will lose his job. And South Africa will lose the opportunity of having the CAF president coming from South Africa. You guys, like I said, continue standing with Libya. Don't forget, you will stand forever. Continue standing. It is what it is. Your boy Ajay Magzi on this one again. Come back anytime you're free, guys. God bless you. Cheers.